Hello Exiles, so I just wanted to give you guys a update for the final build update I'm going to be doing in terms of daily updates on what gears I'm changing. This will be applicable to the life base because most of the upgrades I made today would have been applicable to the life base, so I'll go over those shortly. And the reason this will be my last daily update is because my wife's getting back in roughly an hour, and I will be taking care of the baby during the days of following days, so I won't be streaming, I won't be playing as much, and probably won't have as much time to put together a video. But what I will end up doing is I will still be min-maxing this character and then attempting to min-max a life base after the fact. And while doing those things, I will eventually be putting out a fully fledged build guide on this character and the life base character. I might make it into one video just so that it's more streamlined and concrete, or I might split it up in two videos. Might do the mana base version first, full base guide, and then do a min-maxing of the life base version and then do a full guide on that. Anyway, so to go over the upgrades we made today, the biggest upgrade we probably made was a multi-link helmet. So when you're Righteous Fire, when you get to, basically for me it was about around when I went from yellow to red maps, just having Righteous Fire on a 4-link started to fall off in damage in terms of when you were just sprinting through packs, it would start not killing the packs completely if you sprinted through pretty fastly. But getting a multi-link helmet will pick up your damage, and for life base it'll pick it up a significant amount, because for life base the single target's a decent amount better, because in mana base you need gem levels, which we don't have yet, which is going to require more gear to really have some good single target on your Righteous Fire. So for crafting a helmet like this, I'll get straight to the point. It's all about Essence of Horror. The mod that says socketed gems deal 30% more elemental damage is the Essence of Horror mod. These essences are about 12 to 15C. They're pretty pricey, and you have to basically throw them at Elder helmets that are of the item level of 82 for the highest possible burning damage and conk effect support mods. It's roughly about a 1 in 13 to hit burning damage, a 1 in 13 to hit conk effect. You want to make sure you're using a strength base or a strength dex base or a dex base helmet, because if it's an int base, you can hit mana as a mod, which I guess for me, in doing the mana version, wouldn't be the worst thing ever. But really, when you're trying to craft this helmet to try to hit conk effect, it adds a whole bunch of mana affix mod weighting to the pool, which makes it harder to hit conk effect. So that's how you make this helmet. It's definitely going to be an expensive craft if you're very unlucky, but if you're lucky, then it's not too bad. Also, you can force on burning damage if you hit conk effect with harvest crafts by simply you need to basically clear off your suffixes except for the socketed elemental more damage, craft % fire rate resistance, and then do augment fire. If you have your prefixes full, you'll have a 50-50 of hitting immolate or burning damage. If you hit immolate, you remove your benchcraft, remove with harvest remove fire, and that'll take off the immolate, and you can repeat this until you get burning damage, and that's how you go from a 6-link to a 7-link Righteous Fire, and that's kind of really at the high end. Next up, I basically just changed out my gloves to fix my resistances, so not a big change there. All the other gear pieces are the same. And then the two big upgrades we made in our passive tree were the Anima Stone. This gives you an extra golem, which gives you the Ice Golem, and that will help you keep Elemental Overload up much more of the time, because it gives you about a little bit over 100% increased crit chance. My Orbistorms went from a 5% close to a 12% crit chance with this golem, with this Anima Stone, which is huge for Elemental Overload uptime. And then after that, we went for Transcendent Mind. This socketed in here is worth 18 dot multi. That's 9 dot multi per node, which is a huge damage passive investment. And if you're using a life-based version, you won't have deep thoughts here, and it'll instead be 24 dot multi, so 12 dot multi per node. I highly recommend Transcendent Mind. I think this is one of the best new things I've decided I love to do in every Righteous Fire build, is get dot multi through Transcendent Mind. The vials cost about, or at least they cost around 80C for me when I bought one, and I would highly recommend upgrading them using Alva missions in Glennick Cairns. These nodes here make it much easier to get upgrade rooms. Would highly recommend them. I'm interrupting the current feed to showcase a Chimera fight because I forgot to showcase the build and what it was doing and what it currently was capable of, so I figured a good showcase would be a Shaper Guardian. Sorry about that. I literally, when I was recording this just literally a couple minutes ago before I started putting it in the editing software, realized, hey, I didn't showcase what it looks like in the current iteration of the build. I should probably showcase it doing something like a Shaper or a Guardian or something. And I have a Chimera map available in my stash, so this is a perfect opportunity for that. So showcasing it here and now so you guys can see what it looks like. We'll do a ritual here and there just to show you how it handles those. With dangerous map mods, these are sketchy, you got to keep moving and whatnot, but for the most part we can do them relatively consistently without dying. I will say this, from my time playing the build, I don't know where I was going with that, but anyways, we're gonna go ahead and finish clearing up the rest of the map. I thought that sentence was going somewhere, and then it just didn't. I don't know if you've ever been there, but I was there, and it was literally just 10 seconds ago. So we're gonna ignore that happened, and we're gonna keep going through this map, kind of get to the end. So I don't want to keep this showcase. I don't want to make it too long of a showcase. So ideally, we just sprint to the end. Except I don't want that grotto map. Give me a tasty in and alchemy orb. We're rich now. Sprint to the end. Fight Chimera. Show you what it looks like on a boss. Our boss DPS isn't insane. Can we absorb this? I guess we can tank that up well enough. We have enough fizz reduction where Chimera doesn't feel too bad when he does his little attack there. That, and I think it gets split between all of our golems and stuff, so it's like we're getting hit by less of the barrage attack he does. I'm not 100% sure there. Ideally, we want to end up getting more life on our gear as well, so that way we have a higher one-shot threshold. Right now, we don't have an appropriate ratio of mana to life to really take advantage of our full mana pool we have. But it's working well enough to do endgame boss fights, as we did just do Uber at Zeri before I left stream. This does him okay. You can tank that fine enough. We can tank a lot of like small hits, but when we get hit by big hits right now, we do get one shot for the most part. And I think that will be solved if I get life on certain gear pieces, i.e. life on the open prefix here, life on the open prefix here, life in this piece of gear. I just need to do a remove defense, and life on my shield as well. There's 4 pieces of gear we can get life on, which will improve our one-shot protection a whole lot. Small hits, we feel great. The second we get hit by one big hit, our EHP is kind of screwed up because we just need a bigger life pool in order to take advantage of our full mana pool we have here. That, yeah, it works pretty well to have him get distracted by the golems there. I wonder if he'll give us his claw, maybe. That'd be kind of cool. The minion damage claw, the original spiritual aid. Pretty nice to claw, I must say. If I do say so myself. Okay, that's down. That's down, and we should be in the last phase here. Finish it off real quick. Stand here and tank it, and he phased. Okay, now we kill him. There we go. Okay, so hopefully that gives you a good idea of where this build is at in terms of being able to do Shaper, Chimera. We did Uber at Zeri. We did die like 2 times in her split phase and once to Valrain in the trio. Pretty deadly mechanics. Probably could have played better. I don't really know, but it's doing pretty good. So yeah, thanks for watching the video presentation of us clearing him at him. So that's basically it. That's about all I have to say about the updates I made today. The plan will be that I won't be streaming, won't be making regular update guide videos until I've posted the final build guide on this character when I've min-maxed it. Not sure when that'll be. Not sure how much time I'll have to grind the character gear due to taking care of Lance and whatnot. So keep your eyes open for that. I'll probably maybe post a video here and there about miscellaneous information about stuff I figure out about the Atlas and guides for things. And that's pretty much the plan. So appreciate you guys all taking the time to watch these update videos and whatnot. Hopefully they helped you with your league start, basically progressing your character and whatnot. And I wish you best out there in the new Ritual League and the fantastic Echoes of the Atlas endgame progression. Good luck to you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.